Yo guys, Impulse191 here, welcoming you back to this battle. If you're excited for the battles to return, go ahead and click that thumbs up button down below and don't forget to subscribe. As you can see, my opponent's team looks pretty dangerous, so let's get into the battle. I'm going to lead off with a Tornadoes and he's going to lead off with Medicham, so I'm going to switch up predicting that fake out, and that's exactly what he's going to go for. And now I know he's going to hit first, so I'm going to get that Volt Switch off to get Switch Initiative going. So we get that Volt Switch off and we're able to go into Tornadoes. Obviously he makes that prediction. I go for the Hurricane and miss, which is unfortunate. But we're able to U-turn, get a sneaky crit in there, and we're able to go into Among Us. Among Us takes the burn, but that's not going to matter too much because we've got Heal Bell on Bliss if we want it. On Chansey, sorry, if we want that. He's going to switch out and we're going to get that Spore off. So we're looking in a pretty decent position. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Fire, which does a decent amount. But after that one, I decide I'm going to switch out, get that Regenerator action going, and go into Darmanitan. He stays in, he doesn't wake up, and I predict his switch and go for the U-turn, chipping away at his HP. We're going to go back into Among Us, because why not? And I'm going to make a prediction of him going into his Tornadoes. But unfortunately he goes back into Bishop, so we don't get anything off there. He wakes up and I make a good prediction as he sword dances, and I go for the Spore once again, putting him back to sleep. So now we're in a pretty good position again. I'm going to be able to fire off another Hidden Power Fire, and he's not going to do too much. He's going to let this guy go down and we're going to be able to catch that KO. So we're in a pretty strong position right now. Our guys are looking pretty healthy and we know what we need to switch out, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. He comes in and makes a double switch into Rotom as I go into Fortress, pretty much to fodder it at that point. We try to get something off, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. He gets a crit Hydro Pump and he's going to take us down. Among Us comes back in with some fresh life, and I know that he's going to switch out, and even if he doesn't, it doesn't matter. We get that Spore off, and that's Medicham pretty much disabled. We're going to get some sneaky HP back just to fend off this burn for this turn, and I just wanted to see what he wanted to go into. And he brings in Tornadoes, so now it's a Tornadoes battle. We've got the Assault Vest, but unfortunately we get confused. So now it's a battle of speed ties. He wins it, he gets a crit, knocks us off, and we hit ourselves in confusion, and then he wins a second speed tie, so things are looking pretty bleak on that front. We go into Darmanitan, and he predicts the switch yet again, and we get that U-turn off. He's going to Volt Switch, do a nice amount of damage to us as we get a Calm Mind. And I'm expecting a knockoff here, so I'm going to go for the Slack Off, but he in fact goes for U-turn and goes out into Garchomp. Not quite sure what Garchomp's wanting to do, so I'm just going to fire off a Scald. He actually goes for the Sword Dance, and we unfortunately don't get the burn. So now I'm not too sure what he wants to do. He goes another Sword Dance, so he's getting kind of greedy. We don't get the burn yet again, and now he's going to Earthquake us. Thanks to the leftovers though, we're going to live on 2 HP from the recovery that we received beforehand. Obviously we're going to go down at this point, so we fodder off Slowbro, and he's able to take us out. He switches off into his Tornadoes. He makes the prediction that we're going to U-turn, but this time we're going to be a little bit cheeky. We're just going to Flare Blitz, get that KO, and we're going to see a lot of switching up. He goes into his Medicham, and we're going to bring in Chansey and get some Seismic Toss action going. I'm expecting him to make a switch here, so I switch myself, but he just stays in, trying to burn a turn of sleep, and we're going to be able to Giga Drain him, get the crit, and take that out. And at this point our opponent's going to DC. If you enjoyed the battle, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in an upcoming battle. Laters.